Because she's 4. And then you had another one with Blake recently. How old is that child?
That happened from sex, and
Every star has their own style, but no one wields dry humor quite like Ryan Reynolds. With deadpan delivery, he leaves every audience gasping for air. Here are his greatest moments.
one day, I hope it doesn't happen, but there's a penis picture of mine floating around somewhere.
Well, guess what? We found it. Take
I was covering Comic-Con in Dubai, and then all of a sudden they were no longer dressed up as Pirates of the Caribbean, but everybody was dressed up as Deadpool.
Ha! Suck it, Jack Sparrow.
You would think that being invited to a fancy steak dinner by the president would make Ryan reel himself in, but that wasn't the case at all.
You attended a state dinner. You were invited by the Obamas and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Pretty cool.
That's gotta be serious.
Yeah.
As a Canadian, to be honored that way. How was it?
It was kind of amazing because you get to spend a little bit of time with the Obamas, and I got to spend some time with Prime Minister Trudeau, which was huge for me because he's like our rock star Prime Minister. Amazing guy. I swapped a quick idea with him on how we can take Alaska, and he didn't really. He didn't like. My new parenting book, 10 Easy Steps to Lower Your Child's Self-Esteem.
Now you have 3 daughters. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
How does that feel? How did that change the dynamic in the house?
It felt like we added a whole new daughter, to be honest. It was like...
You'd believe Ryan Reynolds has enough family problems the way he talks about it, but this hilarious interview with his so-called twin takes it to the next level.
What's up, Gordon? Looks like we got 2 beards in the room. 3 if you count your wife. Let's dive in. First question, why such a I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's the second question. I skipped ahead.
Aviation American Gin slogan take 2. Aviation American Gin. If you're drinking anything else, you're drinking bullshit. Aviation American Gin. It'll get you f***ed.
And of course, Ryan married beautiful Blake, sexiest man in the world, all those things. And yet...
She is the sexiest man in the world.
I just fell in love with this blue shirt. No, seriously. It's made from 100% breathable cotton, and for the next 2 minutes, only $19.95.
Ryan and Hugh Jackman have always had a comedic rivalry of sorts, but nothing beats the moment Ryan finally got to confront him in this hilarious interview.
We're the old model.
I'm gonna open this up to a few fan questions here that I got. First one comes from Brian Reynolds from Vancouver, British Columbia. Ooh,
Fantastic.
I love Latin America.
That's amazing.
Brian asks, Hugh, I heard that on X-Men Wolverine, you had specially designed lifts put in your shoes so you would appear taller than one of your co-stars. Is this true or just a silly fact?
It's true. I did.
Next question.
Yeah.
Oh, that is surprisingly lovely.
That's Fudge.
Okay, this is I can't, it feels sticky and sad. This is my childhood. My childhood has been this.
How old are your girls now?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have read you have 2 little girls at home.
Yeah.
I've read you don't want them to go into show business.
No, mostly because I'm against child abuse.
Despite constantly being in the limelight, Ryan Reynolds has always made time to be a family man, and his daughters seem to take closely after his sense of humor.
Today was the first day they were really like, wait, you're gonna be on TV today?
Wow. TV, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm going on Good Morning America. They're like, what's good about it? I was like, well, the show, it's called, like even the other day when we were traveling back home, we were at the airport, and out of our whole family, she's the only one that got the secondary security pat down.
At 2 years old.
All right, so what is this shady 2-year-old up? But she just like takes it like a hardened felon. Like she's just like,
Search me. What's up?
Now, I have seen Frozen with my daughters so many times. And people don't know this, a lot of parents don't know this, if you play Frozen backwards, it's actually a shot-for-shot remake of The Exorcist.
But Ryan Reynolds' ability to come up with the perfect jokes at the wrong times has led to some of Hollywood's finest bloopers.
You gonna leave me all alone here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell? Sorry, Gina.
Mother.
What is wrong with you?
Haitian?
I'm sorry. You called me a Haitian.
You went back in the water because you thought I was dead.
I left my phone in there.
So this whole time you had a cell phone?
Yes. I know.
he creates these extraordinary logic problems for the film.
Ryan and Josh Brolin had ample time together during the filming of Deadpool 2, and it seems there were some building tensions that unraveled during this hilarious roast-off.
You're so old, you make dust look like a baby.
I'm trying to process that right.
You should like put the suit on sort of like
Team of people to get that thing on.
Like
and I'm
a-
always like so terrified I'll like throw up in the mask or something, you know? And there's no space in that thing at all. When I put it on, I can actually taste my own genitals. It's disgusting.
We see Blade played Hannibal King, Waiting,
Yep.
National Lampoon's Van Wilder,
Oh, yeah.
Green Lantern.
Sorry.
Ryan is hard enough to handle on his own, but when you put him in the same room as Jake Gyllenhaal, they become like the two kids your teacher always had to separate.
Because you know I love Deadpool.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know you liked it too.
Thank you
And
so much.
Cool.
I really, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Somebody from Sony's coming in right now.
Literally, my publicist is standing there on watch. She's
Except if I throw my shoe at
Ryan's
you, you'll feel
publicist
it.
switches out on watch. They switch out on watch. They're so
totally.
they're
They're on the
both
watchtower.
like, freaking
Yeah.
out right now.
You're gonna see like little red dots like come up, little laser sights like randomly go to precipice with a tranquilizer
She's
dart.
yeah.
I got him in the leg.
And then just
I'm like, well,
slowly
actually, the thing about it is the scary.
Yeah. How to get Jake Gyllenhaal's pants off hair.
When Ryan Reynolds had the opportunity to promote his drink Aviation American Gin on Jimmy Fallon, he disclosed the reason he got into the business.
I mean, 11 years ago, I remember reading a Deadpool comic and feeling like this is a once-in-a-lifetime connection. And then a few years later, I met my wife, and I was like, oh, I guess a once-in-a-lifetime connection can happen twice. And then, and then we had our children, and that's when I realized that I love gin.
I kind of got an idea what it's like to maybe work in the adult film industry. You're just sort of like, by lunchtime, you're just like, you know, oh, Greek salad's good, isn't it? And you're just totally nude, standing there at the line. Yeah, you just lose that sort of filter for a minute there. I'm not above taking my clothes off for money. That's the bottom line.
How much? Because I have some cash on me. You're friends with Hugh Jackman, and it seems like, do you have like a rivalry, or why wouldn't he not, would he be in Deadpool?
I would love him to. I would love to do a Deadpool Wolverine mashup at some point, some kind of Logan thing. I don't know. He's on this kickball change kick right now. I can't seem to bring him back. I can't seem to bring him back to the violence. I did a movie with a guy who's a very serious actor named Denzel Washington. And Frank Sinatra's coming out of my ass. My phone is untucked underneath, and I guess it hit that like Siri button or something and heard play Come Fly with me. And so I'm having just a complete nervous breakdown. I don't know what to do, like, because Denzel Washington is very intimidating. I'm thinking like, he's just gonna turn me into a liquid. So like, what do I say? You know, and they call cut, and the first AD yells, who the phone is that? Denzel goes, whose phone was that? And I stand up and I look at all the stunt guys and I go, who the phone was that?